O Pioneers, Chapter 3, Part 3. This is just a short end to Chapter 3. He was so much in earnest that Carl scarcely knew how to answer him. That would be a waste of powder. The same business would go on in another street. The street doesn't matter. But what have you fellows out here got to kick about? You have only the safe place. You have the only safe place there is. Morgan himself couldn't touch you. One only has to drive through this country to see that you're all as rich as barons. We have a good deal more to say than we had when we were poor, said Lou threateningly. We're getting on to a whole lot of things. As Ivar drove a double carriage up to the gate, Annie came out in a hat that looked like the model of a battleship. Carl rose and took her down to the carriage while Lou lingered for a word with his sister. What do you suppose he's come for? He asked, jerking his head toward the gate. Why, to pay us a visit. I've been begging him to for years. Oscar looked at Alexandra. He didn't let you know he was coming? No, why should he? I told him to come at any time. Lou shrugged his shoulders. He doesn't seem to have done much for himself, wandering around this way. Oscar spoke solemnly, as if from the depths of a cavern. He never was much account. Alexandra left them and hurried down to the gate where Annie was rattling on to Carl about her new dining room furniture. You must bring Mr. Lindstrom over real soon, only be sure to telephone me first, she called back, as Carl helped her into the carriage. Old Ivar, his white beard bare, stood holding the horses. Lou came down the path and climbed into the front seat and took up the reins and drove off without saying anything further to anyone. Oscar picked up his youngest boy and trudged off down the road, the other three trotting after him. Carl, holding the gate open for Alexandra, began to laugh. Up and coming on the divide, eh, Alexandra? He cried gaily.